I
time.
even be praying for them. Do you understand?
I want to reach out and be like, oh hi, how you doing? I don't
So,
know.
but do you know?
Yeah. I'm your girl. Give me a shout out. Why shout out?
How are you?
I am your number one girl.
Oh my God. Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hi there, and welcome back to Not Enough Words podcast. My name is Ijeoma, and with me is
Precious.
So today, Precious, I want to talk about something interesting. You know, like every New Year, people come up with New Year resolutions.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something you do.
Yeah.
We'll find out along the line. But like every New Year, people come up with New Year resolutions.
Yeah.
And what's a New Year resolution to you?
So to me, simply put, I feel like New Year resolutions are basically pointers or items of activities that an individual either wants to stop.
Okay.
Yes. Either wants to stop or start in the new year.
Okay. So
Yeah.
before we drive further, what's the year been like for you?
The year that has been, that's 2022, right?
I'm talking about. Yeah.
Or this new
well,
year that we started.
This new year, what's it been like? I mean, it's the 28th of January
January
already.
already,
So
yeah.
what's it been like for you?
For me, this year has been, I would say
eating
so far.
breakfast already. What did they eat?
No, please. I don't do that. I
Oh,
don't
you
eat
don't do that.
breakfast.
Okay,
I just
okay.
eat lunch and dinner. Anyways. So basically,
Okay.
this year has been, I would say, really fast for me.
Okay.
Like, compared to other years where January is slow, it has been really fast. It has
True.
been a year that has, would I say, challenged me already in this short time. Because my birthday is literally on the 7th of January.
So,
And you know that thing where I've forgotten what it's called. I saw it on a post on Instagram. I can't remember now. But you have this kind of scale falling off your eyes. You are
Like,
getting
you
old.
didn't see clearly.
You can see.
Okay.
You're getting old. What are you doing with your life? Look at your mates. You're not supposed to be here. You are just dragging your feet. You can do
sister.
better.
I
So,
understand. Totally.
Like, I have literally, there's a particular day that I broke down because I was overwhelmed. And I tried to
happens
be
to the best of us.
my dear, I try to be in good terms with my feelings. Let me explain. So if I feel emotional, if I feel a certain type of way, I let it out. I don't bottle things up because that's
As you
what
should.
I feel will start making, your system to start falling somehow.
Yeah.
So if I feel really happy, people around me will know that I'm happy. When I'm sad, I'm watching a movie and I feel somehow, I'm going to cry. I don't feel judged. Don't judge me. Let my emotions flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that being said, what's your take
on
New Year resolutions?
before we go there, I am definitely gonna ask
Do
you
that-
the
do
same
that.
question. So for you, how has the year been?
It's been great. Wonderful. I mean, I'm sitting here.
Ndini mama.
It's so cool. I mean, I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
here. We're seeing it.
Yeah.
You know most of it.
Yeah.
We're here. You know what the struggle has been like. You know how we got here. You know how you make plans and say, "Oh, I'm going to do this," and year
Yeah.
after year, you keep pushing and pushing.
Yeah.
Procrastination. I tell myself this year, it
We
ain't
ain't
gonna
doing
be
that.
Exactly.
doing that.
That's why we're over here.
Of
So
course.
yeah, the year has been awesome, and I know that 2023, we're bagging, we're taking like
It's
just
our year. That's the summary.
girl.
My darling, it's our year. And I feel so strongly, like I feel so much positivity about,
Yeah.
I'm not just saying it because it feels good to say, like people say this at the beginning of the year, but there's just this feeling of, you know what, this year I'm going to do better. Like previously, I know things that I've been doing that have been stalling my growth.
Yeah.
I've recognized these things and I'm going to do better for myself.
You have to.
Of course.
You have to.
I don't have
I
a
mean,
choice.
self-care January, self-care 2023.
2023.
Like you have to, you have
Yeah.
to do better. So have you ever had New Year resolutions?
I'm not going to lie.
So it's not even about having them.
Mm.
Do you keep them?
That's a very good. I was going to go there before you brought
You
it up.
can go there now.
Okay, let's
Don't
go there.
ask.
So-
Don't answer having them. Do you keep your New Year resolution? Because I know.
I'm not going to lie. So I feel like every year starts with a bang, and it takes a high level of discipline to maintain that level of what will I call it? That level of enthusiasm towards achieving your goals, right? And for New Year resolutions, if you don't stay consistent, if you don't stay disciplined, coming from someone who knows what it feels like not to be consistent,
I have a number of them.
you would not achieve anything. It's just like 2 plus 2. No matter what you say, it's still going to be 4.
5.
Yeah. So you get it. I just feel like if you do not put in enough work, you're not going to see any results. So for me, this year, I plan on being intentional.
Sounds good. That's something I said to myself this year.
Yeah.
Like, I think I mentioned that to you.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned that to you. Oh,
Yeah.
now I see where you got that from.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. When the year is new, like you
Not
get it.
enough words,
When
podcast.
it's new, like
It's
this podcast,
new.
you get something new every year. Like, say a fresh sheet. You have. Do you carry over your resolutions?
I feel like before I answer this question, I should go back to, I know that, you said I should answer the other question that you asked me about resolutions and if I keep them. But you asked first if I actually make New Year resolutions, right? For me, I used to make New Year resolutions, but I don't know if this still counts as resolutions.
Okay.
What I have now are prayer points, right? That
Girl.
I literally write down, and I took it a step further. I'm not even going to lie. I started that this year. I took it a step further to actually write down ways in which I would achieve these things, right? So for me, one of my prayer points this year is to stay consistent.
You see the smile on my face.
To stay consistent.
Do you see this smile on my face?
I can see it.
It's me being proud of, because like I'm actually proud of you.
My
I
dear,
know how far
you
you've
know
come.
you know how like, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to cap. Like, I could be lazy sometimes. I could be very laid back. I could be very comfortable. But this year, I plan to push myself. And this podcast is going to be a testimony.
Being laid back
Because-
ain't gonna put food on your table, you know.
You get?
My sister, you have to go out there and hustle.
You have to go out there and catch the
You need
lion.
to- you know,
the
by the
jungle.
tail. Don't wait for anybody to come out and hand things over to you, because human beings disappoint.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So would
tough
you
on
say
Ade.
you make resolutions and see all of them through? So
So that was a thing for me in the past.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be so serious about it. I have like a journal where I write. But my sister, he's not easy.
it's
I'm
not
not writing that, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
And I did do some, make I know,
Yeah.
like, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
true.
not like I just ignore everything. I
Everything.
try to do some of them. Plus, we were younger then. Now,
Yeah.
like, it's when your eye don't see things, you don't enter street, you don't
Yeah.
see things.
Yeah.
Nobody will come and tell you, girl, you need to sit up and do what you need to do.
Exactly.
You get? So, yes, as you said, prayer points. Thank God for God, because times where you feel low self, you just know that you just have to turn to God. Yeah. So in times like that, I tend to write down
Okay.
what I want from
Okay.
Him, and as you said, those ones can serve as my New Year's. There's some things that you want to just
Exactly.
kick out, like that. Okay, this
Exactly.
thing is not beneficial to me in any way.
Exactly.
And yes, I work consciously towards throwing those things away.
Yeah.
People too. So
She said
yeah,
it.
consciously
Yeah.
just doing that. And yeah, I think I do. I do.
I feel like for New Year resolutions, the one, will I call it a shortcut, or like the best way to stay true to yourself is to write down things that you know are realistic. For some people, I'm not trying to say that you should not aim high, you shouldn't, but I feel like some kind of statements, you yourself, as you're writing them down, you know they are bogus statements, and you know that
Listen,
you know go, you understand, you understand, you
Yeah.
understand. So I feel like as we get older, the best thing is not the amount of things you have on your list, but like how realistic. It could be 2 things, it could be 3 things. As far as you know that you're going to see them through just start from there. So at the end of the year, you don't start feeling like shit. You start feeling like I didn't do anything this year.
That's when depression kicks in.
Way.
Set realistic goals, people. Like that's basically what she just said. You
Yeah.
need to set realistic goals. And honestly,
Exactly.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true because I've had people come to talk to me and say some stuff, and in my head, I look at the person like, okay, yeah, I know you. I know what you can do. It's not like I don't believe it, that you can do more than you can.
Yeah.
But
Start small.
not the one that you're scrolling through the internet now and you see one thing and you're like, oh, this thing.
Now small thing.
See, I'll do this thing. I feel run now. And in reality, you know if you do anything. Instead of like just jumping in like with what people have going on.
Exactly.
Set realistic goals. You first of all have to develop yourself.
Exactly.
Most people don't know that.
Facts.
Someone can just be, there's some people that will set, like now, the way you go to church and pray and everything, people want to set goals. They'll say, oh, by the end of the year, I want to have 30 million in my account.
Okay, are you a thief?
Sorry, 30 billion. 30 million is achievable. 30 billion in my account is also achievable. But what are you doing towards achieving that? So, yeah, realistic goals.
Yeah, facts.
And, well, I know that year in, year out, I'll still keep growing, developing as the time comes, as it goes. I'll keep setting those goals. I'll keep the prayer points, the resolutions, writing them down, because as we grow, we keep aiming higher and higher. You're not just going to be stuck here and saying, okay, like now we started this. We know that this is going to, by next year, we'll have goals on these, as in, like, it's actually we're trying to get somewhere. So it will be better by next year, even before the year end, even in 6 months, even in 3 months. So yeah, realistic goals. Also, let's keep it simple now. What are your plans for this year?
I feel like I'm just going to share a few of them. I'm not going to share everything. You know,
Okay.
I'm an African. You get this thing way that the way I switched to pidgin. But anyways, I'm going to say it.
Continue.
You get this thing where they talk, say when they travel, they tell people, like it's a thing that we Africans do, right? So I'm not gonna say all my prayer points.
No, you don't. You don't have to say any.
I'm just going to keep it short to like specific things that I feel like other people too should, I feel like staying consistent with work, that's one thing that I'm going to put in effort to do, right? I know how to complain, oh, this is not working, oh, this is not working. I can literally research on how to make it work.
Okay.
I can go out and ask questions, ask people who have done it before, ask them how they did it and get answers. This year, I want to stay consistent with our baby. Not enough one podcast. Yeah. I want to stay consistent. And this year, I want to keep in contact with people. It was literally a prayer point that I wrote down because I do not know how to just pick up my phone and be like, oh, it's been a long time I heard from this person. And you know the weird thing about it? This person can be on my mind. But I just end it out. I hope that you're fine. I believe that you're fine.
I might even be praying for them.
Do you understand? But to reach out and be like, oh, hi, how are you doing? I don't do that.
No, but do you know the thing about my friends?
Yeah.
About my girls. Shout out.
I'm also your girl. Which one is shout out? What are you shouting out to?
Not you.
I am your number one girl.
Oh my goodness. Please, let's not even go there.
Yeah.
So my girls, even if we don't talk every day, it's not all of them. I don't know. I know my girls. My girls know me. You might not be my girl. You be thinking that you're my girl, but like I know my girls. You know yourself.
We know ourselves.
Talk. Oh please, we don't talk every day.
Yeah.
You might even go months without talking. It's someone that I miss so much. Like I haven't talked to her since I talked to her this year. But I haven't seen her for a while. I think since last year. But no matter how long it's
been,
when we meet up,
it's like there was no gap at all,
bruh.
I feel like those are the best type of friendships.
Yeah, so even if I'm not calling them every day, then no. But I think what I struggle most with is returning calls. Anyways, it's not about me now, it's about you. So,
so for me, it's basically, I think what made me come to this realization was sometime last year, I needed someone to do something for me. I can't remember particularly what it was, but you know this feeling of, yes, I know I'm the type of person who, as far as our friendship relationship is one that, like me and you now, we literally could go.
Your friend, please.
Excuse me.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Excuse me.
I'm
Like,
listening.
as far as it comes to someone who is my friend, we have that long break in communication.
Okay.
If you reach out to me that you want me to do stuff for you and it's something that I can do, I would definitely do it.
Please.
Excuse me, Mama,
Please,
wait.
no.
Mama, wait.
No.
Let me finish my
You
point.
know why I'm saying
I
please.
know why you're saying please,
Oh,
but
yeah.
let me finish my
Okay,
point.
I'm
It's
listening.
okay.
I'm
Let me
listening.
finish my
I'm
point.
listening.
So I feel like for me, why I actually wrote that prayer point down was because I want to be intentional with it, because sometimes, even
You
when
need it. I'll be
sometimes
praying for you too.
when people
You need to be intentional with it.
when people come to mind like that,
Yeah.
it's a good thing to reach out, because sometimes it might not be that they are like on a hospital bed.
Mm-hmm.
It could be that they're going through a certain time in their life, and that call could
Uplift them.
uplift them in a
Yeah.
way. And I know that I could be a clown sometimes, so I want to-
Precious,
Ah,
please,
beg,
you are not
excuse me.
funny.
Should I give you one joke?
Don't.
Should
You're
I give
not
you one
funny
joke?
in any way. You are not funny. Don't even. Just
Don't worry,
Keep
as we
talking.
go further, they'll see I go die has nothing on me.
she has the driest jokes. She cracks the driest
Excuse me.
jokes. What?
I catch you laughing. That's the most important thing.
I laugh at the stupidity of the joke.
But you laughed. Did you? You laughed at me. You did not laugh.
No, it's so stupid. We had that conversation this morning, and you keep doing it. Like, I feel blocky because of that thing. No,
Block me now. You go still go come sit down here with you.
no worry. You. See, the chair is it's very comfy. Believe me. If you go, another person go sit down.
Excuse
Nobody
me.
send you, my dear. So keep talking. Well,
So,
almost
like-
we should be rounding up by now.
Yeah, we are actually. So, like, what are your plans for the new year?
My plan is to grow. It's to make money.
Mm.
It's to. I'm going to be very intentional with taking care of myself. I'm going to say something else,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to be very intentional
Yeah.
with achieving. No, that word. Somebody told me that he doesn't like that word, so I'm not gonna use the
What
word.
word?
I'm not gonna use the word. I want to achieving something, but yeah,
Oh.
growth,
Mm.
growth,
Mm.
spiritually,
Yeah.
financially,
Yeah.
materially, because I'm a material girl.
Material girl.
So yeah, growth all round.
Yeah.
Like, it has to be evident. Yeah, you guys, they see me, they see say, this person is just, what is this?
Pina
You got to,
Pina.
you're making me shy. Calm down. Yeah, so growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, very intentional with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, work-wise,
Yeah.
business-wise, achieving all that it is that I've written over the years. Say, I'm going to do this by the end of this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this by the end of this year. Everything, all of them, I'll just be checking them off the box. Kim,
Amen.
Kim,
Oh. Then I Kim. Kardashian.
you see,
You laugh. Please excuse me. I'm
stupid.
effortlessly
It's
funny.
so stupid.
I know.
It's so stupid.
See, I'm a funny girl. Forget. It's not easy on me.
Anyways, guys, thank you for joining in on this episode of
Not enough words. Podcast.
Everyone Has an Opinion.
Here's us.
So we'll be attaching our social media handles, our
In the
email
description,
address.
yeah.
So please follow, subscribe,
Turn on your notifications.
like, send us messages, encourage us. We need your encouragement.
Comment. Talk
You
to
know
us.
that. Oh, before we end it, please, I hope you've gotten your PVC.
Very, very important.
It's important. Please get your PVC. You have to vote.
Yeah.
You see our skin. Everywhere just dry.
My
It dry.
My
So
dear,
please
we need to make the
send
right
us
choice this
encouraging
time.
words.
Yeah.
We need it. See my eye just red. I never sleep.
Honestly, I feel like we will. I know that we will build like a healthy relationship with
With who?
our listeners.
Oh, okay. I
Yes.
thought you were talking about, I thought it was with me.
Of course, we already have a healthy relationship.
Please,
What
please,
are you talking about?
No, please.
What are you
please.
talking
I don't
about?
like- I don't like this girl, I beg.
That's what she was saying.
Yes,
That's what
so
she just calling
we
me
want that.
every day.
Please reach out, send messages, follow us on our personal pages and
Yeah.
on our podcast page.
What's your
Send
personal
messages.
page?
We'll follow back. Say hi. Encourage us.
Yeah.
I want your encouragement. I don't know about Precious. I need your encouragement.
We need it. Let's encourage each other. So what's your Instagram handle?
What is this thing that when I see something, you just come out, as in, you now make it look as if you're the better person. I don't
No,
understand. Encourage
you
me.
know-
You say encourage us, but we need. Why are you
We
extending
need,
it like
no,
that?
I'm saying like we need it. So like if they encourage us, it's only fair that we
Encourage
pump them up too. Yeah.
God. I was going to say that. You have taken it away from my mouth. Please, please. Stop
How many times
stealing
am I
my
taking from
idea.
your mouth today?
Everything. Everything.
Is it running your teeth?
Oh my God. I'm not laughing at that. That's
Okay,
very
okay. So what's your your Instagram handle?
iv.ih. ivy.ih.
All right. And mine is Precious Amaje. Simply put, we are happy this is our first episode, and we pray that by the end of this year, we will be counting our 40-something episode. I don't know what it is. I know something math like
Hopefully.
that. But most important thing is please connect with us on our socials. Keep your comments coming in. In the description box, we're going to keep contacts to all of our social media handles.
Yeah. Email
And
addresses.
feel free to send in your comments on topics you'd like us to share, topics you'd like us to talk about, and all of that good stuff. So I'm excited.
I am too. Have a lovely day, guys.
Bye.
Till next time.